Good Irish music.
Brian's over there controlling his own
I
camera.
know.
We have too much control in the studio. There's buttons everywhere. Everybody can control their own camera. Brian from Mickey Fins is taking over. You don't see me showing up at your bar and going behind the bar. Oh, yeah, I do. A lot. The problem with the Fins cam, the camera on Brian, is it's slightly crooked. So it looks like, remember the old Batman show, Batman?
Yeah.
Like anytime they would go to the criminal's lair,
Yeah, it
it would be crooked. That's how you knew they were in the bad guy's place. So Brian is now playing the role
This is your volume right here. That's what I was trying to show
Don't
you.
let him control everything.
Yeah,
He won't need us anymore.
Yeah.
So Brian is here for Mickey Fins. We're going to do the giant check presentation.
Yep.
We're going to talk about St. Patty's Day that we're doing again, of course, this year, Mickey Fins. What annual is it? Every year we don't know. Every year we don't know. I made a webpage for it yesterday on the road trips section, 95WIILRock.com, and I said annual. I didn't know what annual. You want to cut from this shirt? This shirt says, it doesn't say what annual, does it?
I know. I feel like
No.
2 years in a row we had the same annual year on there.
And COVID messed up our annual.
Doesn't have any
Yeah.
What do you do with annual from COVID? If you didn't have an annual event during 2020,
Do you count that or not?
do you count that as an annual year that or you had like a virtual event?
Yeah,
which
you count it.
You count it even though it didn't really go
What?
on, and then you go to the next year or
Say it
whatever.
on the back.
No, it's just fine.
Yeah, it does.
What's it-
2019.
2019, does it say what annual?
No.
No. It's whatever we say. The 84th annual WIIL ROCK Mickey Fins St.
It's
Patty's
got to be
Day.
either 17 or 18, I would think.
All right. We'll figure it out.
Let's make it 17 since that's St. Patty's Day.
Yeah, but if it's 18, it's legal to
That'll be next year. Something to look forward to.
vote. We can have it voted. Anyway, we'll talk about that. Plus, that's not in either of those. The big check isn't the big news. St. Patrick's Day is the big news. You know what the big news
I know what
is.
the big news is.
You know what I'm very excited about? This is like a lifetime dream come true kind of thing.
Yeah. What's the good news, bad news scenario, right? A little bit, a little sad.
Oh, yeah, a little sad.
A little sad.
A little happy. What's going on at Mickey Fins? Big check, all that coming up. It's 8:18.
Sunny today with a high of 23.
Brian is here in the lair from Mickey Fins Brewery in downtown Libertyville. It's Foo Fighters now on WIIL ROCK. Papa Roach on 95 WIIL ROCK, the Rock Station. Tom and Stino, WIIL ROCK Morning Show. Brian from Mickey Finn's.
We'll be
We'll be
talking
talking
to him in
to
a
him in a
couple
couple
of
minutes.
minutes.
A giant
Check
check
is
is
coming
coming
out.
out.
Then we're going to talk about St. Patty's Day, even though we don't know what annual it is. And then both of those things are nothing compared to the big news. So the big doings is on the way in just a little bit.
Sounds good.
You don't know what it is now.
I don't.
Very excited. It's 8:26.
Sunny today with a high of 23. Tonight, clear skies, low of 13. Tomorrow, sunny with a high of 25. It's 6 in Libertyville and 6 in Zion. It is time for the 95 WIIL ROCK 95 second update. The suspect in the Highland Park mass shooting has made another brief court appearance. Robert Primo III had a court hearing Tuesday. Both prosecutors and the defense told the judge that they continue to share thousands of pages of evidence related to the case. Another case management hearing has been set for May 9th. Felony charges have been filed against a Round Lake Beach woman accused of performing dental work out of her home while being unlicensed. Numerous pieces of dental equipment and cash were confiscated during the arrest of 60-year-old Maura Perez.
I don't know. I saw Castaway with Tom Hanks. And you can do dental work with an ice skate. You ought to be able to do it in your home. And where was it? Round Lake?
Yeah.
Was it Round Lake Beach or Round Lake Park?
There's some
I
feedback
expect
from
this
that.
activity around Lake Beach or
I
Round
mean,
Lake Park.
You know, just
And this is all that our dental insurance here at the radio station covers.
I don't even know
Is
what to
this
say.
lady? This is the only lady that, because this is a provider situation. So we got
Just
that
trying to
going
be
on.
helpful.
Yeah. What a
Show us help
wonderful woman.
95 WIIL ROCK Sports, brought to you by Plumbers and Steamfitters Local 118. For higher pay and better benefits, go to UALocal118.com. The Bucks beat the Hornets, the Bulls lost to the Clippers, and the Admirals lost to the Griffins. And finally, alcohol can affect people in entirely different ways.
Wait, what? I've never been affected by alcohol in any way, so I don't know.
Some become more amicable, others, hi, hello.
I am a friendly drunk, and I will always pick up the tab. And
I know you are.
Brian
I like
seen
you
me.
drunk.
Brian, I'm a friendly drunk.
I am too. I'm really friendly. I'm just a wild one. So listen to
Wait,
this.
Brian, I just want to get some confirmation. I am a friendly drunk.
I agree.
Yeah, you're totally friendly up until the point where you just kind of, it's over.
I don't function. I'm not mean. I just fail.
You fail to function.
Yeah, I'm a fail to function. I'm not very good at drinking.
Yeah, pour them in the limo.
Yeah, there you go.
Well, psychologists have come up with the 4 drunk personality types and what they reveal about your sober self.
Okay, good. I'm one of these.
Interesting.
Okay, so
Wait. First, we got to declare what kind of drunks we are.
Yeah.
Stino is obnoxious.
Yeah.
You are an obnoxious drunk.
Yeah, I agree.
Is a
Happy.
friendly, happy drunk.
Yeah.
Brian is a
Happy, lovey drunk.
Okay.
happy,
yeah.
lovey.
There are angry drunks
He's
too,
one of those-
though.
Oh yeah, no, I know that. I have very personal knowledge.
I
about
have a few angry
Yeah,
drunk
yeah,
friends. I'm not
yeah.
going to list them.
Yeah.
All right, so there's 4 personalities. We'll have to figure out which ones we are. So there's the Hemingways. And this personality refers to people who behave in similar ways when they drink. This category named after the writer Ernest Hemingway.
It's hard to say, isn't
So,
it?
yeah. So basically, it just says he suffered from alcoholism and expressed that he could consume large amounts of alcohol without getting drunk. 40% of the people fell into this. 40% of people
You
in the
didn't read all
study,
this.
yes,
You
I
were
did,
drunk when this came out.
fell into the Hemingway drunk personality category.
40%.
Yeah.
Wow.
So when sober, these individuals typically fall within each of the 5 big personality traits, which are extroverted, agreeableness, openness, and conscientiousness.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
All right, well,
so-
that's
I'm
just
lost too.
those are basically just people who are like the same as they are drunk as they are sober.
okay.
That's
40% are okay.
Yeah, pretty much doesn't change them, Then there's the Mary Poppins. And this is identified as people who become friendlier and more cheerful when alcohol is consumed.
I'm a Mary Poppins.
Yeah.
I'm friendly even without alcohol, I think.
But you become friendlier and more happy,
Yes.
So, and that's
Right,
14% of
Am I
participants.
a Mary Poppins? I'm a Mary Poppins.
You know what? It's probably like a hybrid.
It's crazy that
sliding scale.
the first category was the 40%. That's just people who alcohol really doesn't affect them. When they're drunk, they're the same.
Right. All the time.
14% of people are Mary Poppins.
All right, what else?
Then there's the Mr. Hyde.
No, this is the bad one.
Now, this is the interaction between the two personalities of the characters, one good and one evil. Similar to the alter ego.
I know these people. I have great long relationship.
Yeah.
Stuff with
they become agitated and wound up in negative situations and can even get blacked out drunk or start fighting.
There's a lot of ex drunks.
He's the Mr. Hyde.
I know.
Okay?
I have personal information of Mr. Hyde.
It didn't say how many people were the Mr. Hydes. And then there is the nutty professors. And the nutty professors, that category, usually more shy and self-conscious and typically identify as an introvert. However, when they consume alcohol, they shift to a confident individual.
My brother won't say, listen, my brother won't say 2 words to you when he's sober. Not 2 words.
Really?
Went on the Kevin Fear Getaway one year. Then he had a couple of drinks, and he ended up with the nickname Naked Mike. And they were doing limes. They were taking limes and tequila and using his backside as like a waterfall for shots. Naked Mike. That's my brother. That's so weird that I'm Mary Poppins and he's what is he? What is that called?
It's called the Nutty Professor.
Yeah.
All
right.
I guess I'm kind of a mix of the Mary Poppins but I'm not an angry
You're the
drunk.
Hyde. No, you
It's a different,
weird.
it's a different kind of.
It's not angry, but it's frightening as hell.
Yeah, it's like
come out and see the 501 party this Friday. We're at Mickey Fence on St. Patrick's Day. We'll talk more about that with Brian coming up in a couple minutes where you can see all these things on display. Also, the big check and big news from Mickey Fence straight ahead at WIIL Rock.
Naked Mike.
You naked
you can
Mike.
Save that. Save the 4 drinking type.
Naked Mike.
In the clipper of the market speed.
But like anything, there's crossover, right? You could be Mary.
Yeah.
I don't think I'm ever angry drunk. I don't think I'm maybe once if somebody really floats to the bear,
Yeah, I've never been an angry drunk either. I'm always just happy-go-lucky. I'm a little obnoxious and out of control. But it's not anything that's mean. It's just flashing my boobs or something,
entire RV inventory.
I don't know what category that falls under.
Yeah, see, it's not,
Majority of RVs are being sold.
I do get a little ball slappy with guys, like when I'm St. Patrick's Day drunk, just a little back of the hand of the balls when they're not watching. But it's not aggressive.
New generation RV liquidation, 6 miles east of Lake Geneva or at newgenrv.com. Give your home a fresh look.
Do Swordland after 5-star.
At Menards, Mohawk features a large selection of beautiful and durable tile options to match your style. Mohawk tiles are perfect for any room of your home. Add a stylish finishing touch with Logan Springs charcoal ceramic tile. Right now, it's just $119 each. Save big money on Mohawk tile now at Menards.
Are you saving that? You should, right? Like types of drunks.
But it doesn't have to be.
Thomas?
Yeah.
RV has targeted databases built to very qualified candidates that are just looking for the right opportunity. That allows you to target exactly who you're trying to reach with a budget that is customized just for you. Learn about all the possibilities by going to alphamediadigital.com today. Find your next star employee with alphamediadigital.com. Spend more time at the range with a 5-star firearms monthly membership. Unlimited range time, unlimited guest passes, free gun rentals, discounts on merch, and more. 2 types of memberships to choose from.
5-star firearms on Sheridan Road in Zion, just north of Route 173.
5starrange.com.
Oh, yeah, Dr. Swordland.
Over my hair.
Listen to this. The average price people are willing to pay to avoid allergies, like if you could actually, $13,000. Okay, that's what they're willing to pay to get rid of allergies. I guarantee you, it's not going to cost
No,
$13,000 to go see Dr. Swerdlin, and he can get rid of your allergies. It's crazy how annoying allergies are and how we just deal with them when they can go away. And that's what Dr. Swerdlin does over at Sinus and Snoring MD. One of his 4 locations, hit one of them up, Kenosha, Oak Creek, Mount Prospect, or Lombard, because we'll fix your problems. Nasal congestion, runny nose, sinus pressure, sinus infections, snoring, obstructive sleep apnea. You name a dome problem, and he's going to fix it. Other than if you're like, mental or something. Let's not get into that. Let's just get over and see Dr. Swerdlin at sinusandsnoringmd.com.
That spiraled.
You just said, unless you're mental or something.
Your pipes, not your wallet. I'm Stino with the 95 WIIL ROCK report for Wednesday, February 1st.
That was a good live read.
Thanks to Hatebreed frontman Jamie Jasta.
Today's Spunky Old Broads Day. That's what it says on the...
With Lamb of God, anthrax, and suicidal tendencies.
It's also G.I. Joe Day, National...
Congrats
Oh.
to Bon Jovi, Tommy and
Well, the
Gina.
mics are on.
What was that?
The mics are not supposed to be
Living on
on.
a Prayer video is the latest
mics are on when we're
entry
not
in YouTube's
when they're not
1
set,
Billion
right?
Plays Club. Following
No,
reverse
that's
lead
the
vocalist Ronnie Radke and Attila band leader Chris Franzak have reignited their years-long feud with each other, according to reports. Radke reportedly referred to Franzak as a poser while on stage with his band during the recent Shiprock cruise. The insult was captured on
Ronnie Radke is just starting shit with everyone from falling in reverse. He's like, you're a fucking loser.
Over to 95 WIIL ROCK.
Everybody can hear everything you're saying.
I just said the F word.
For the new home construction you'll love to live with.
WIIL Rock report. Daily 8:20, 12:20, every day.
All right.
What are you doing?
I think I fixed the audio for the thing. I don't know.
For the what?
For the TomTube camera. I'm producing the whole show over here.
Oh.
You're just over there having fun. Ronnie, Ratchy, blah, 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 blah. Yeah, Ronnie. You see how she is when we're off the air. I'm over here producing a radio show.
I'm just babbling.
Producing a video show. And Brian, she's
I don't
the
even
whole
know
time
what I
she's
said.
and then she's eating. She's like, what am I going to have for lunch? The whole time. And the cameras, the audio was messed up, so people got to hear the whole time. And I can tune her out. But this morning she brought up something about my butt and all earlier. I wish the cameras were on there. Brian is here for Mickey Fans. Let us proceed with the program.
Sorry.
No, I just...
It's a lot. I
I
didn't
like
even know
it
what
when
you were
people
doing over
see that
there.
I'm producing a video show
Oh, yeah.
along with a radio show.
I need a camera right
I
up
do-
by here.
Yeah.
Better view.
I've asked for more cameras, but
Where's
the
the one that's
corporation
up by
cannot
me?
afford
Oh,
this.
it's that.
yeah.
Okay.
Are you all right?
Yeah.
All right. You're just a lot some days.
I know.
Anyway, Brian's here with the big check. Let's do the big check
Let's do it.
presentation. So the deal is every year, the WIIL ROCK Doppelbock we make, which nothing says St. Patrick's Day like a good German beer. All the Doppelbock sales go to my St. Baldrick's thing.
Nice.
So Brian brings the big check. And
Proceeds.
I think
Proceeds.
this, it's like, is it $1 or $2 or whatever,
It's a
depending on what you buy.
bucket tapper and a bucket 4-pack.
Yeah, so all of the Doppelbock sales helping out St. Baldrick's. This is my 3rd or 4th giant check. I have them all in my office. One day I'm going to take them all to the bank and cash them all at once. Like, you got to cash this. It's a giant check. You can't say no. That's what I'm doing at the bank. They don't like me at the bank. So let me do this. All right, come on over here, Brian. Stino can take a picture of us. Brian's going to...
Yeah, I'll do it on my phone and I'll send it to you.
Giant check, and let's see how much money it is. By the way, our St. Baldrick's event is now set up at 95WIILRock.com. Go to the road trips page under the Go tab, and you can join our Baldrick's team. You can make donations. You can find out about the big event Jim McCardle does at Greentown Tavern. All the details. So Brian's going to present me, get the logo back. What do we got this year? $1,903. So there we go. Got the logo behind us. And you got a picture? Brian's short. Don't cut his head off.
Got it.
All right, we got the giant check. I'll
Nice.
endorse it and take it to the bank. I'm keeping them all. I might wallpaper my office in giant checks. So there's that. Thank you for the money for St. Baldrick's, Brian.
Thanks for doing it.
I appreciate it. I look good bald. That is a lie. You're bald, but not for St. Baldrick's. You're
Yeah, I don't have a.
just
I'm
went that
out.
route.
I'm out.
I have one
unfortunately.
thing going for me. I have luxurious hair. That is it. That is my only thing.
Yeah, you do still have.
And you're quite tall.
You
Yeah,
don't have
thank
a,
you.
And you're quite tall.
And I have. Look at my eyes. I have sparkly eyes.
Your receding hairline is not that bad.
I'm not. My hairline's not receding. So there you go. John Perry dyes his hair. Just want to point that
I
out.
know, he
It's
does.
8:41.
What would he look like with white hair,
His
though?
dad. They called his dad Whitey. John Perry was completely gray by the time he was 26, but he hides it very well.
He's like albino, though.
Whitey
He's-
Perry will
yeah.
be here after 10 today. You just called him albino. Unless you're mental or something, she says. It's 8:42.
Sunny today with a high of 20.
You know we're on the radio, right? You can't. Anyway.
Consider you airdrop that to me.
Yes. Let's see here. Oh, I need to turn on my Wi-Fi. There we go.
Got it.
Sweet. National Hot Breakfast Month.
I like that.
Yeah, me too.
Later this month, we'll have to have hot breakfast. Or every day.
Yeah, that would be
I
amazing.
like hot breakfast.
National Snack Food Month. Tomorrow is Groundhog Day.
And the day after, and the day after, and the day after. No, I think we should go to like supper club at some point, Brian. What, you know? Right?
Oh, for sure.
Up in Wisconsin. I think Yola would like that. Jenna talked about taking us out for.
Well, Jen wants to take you to our favorite Italian place,
Oh, yeah. What's that? Where's that?
Mambo in Mundelein.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I
All
went
right.
there. I know the owners. What's her name?
Bill.
Well, I don't know if she broke up. Well, they got divorced, but the girl.
Brianna.
Yeah, Brianna. I did their Lake County, or not Lake County, but whatever it was for the restaurant week. And I picked Mambo and I went there, and she was married to that guy, but then,
Sal.
yeah, but they got divorced, I guess.
divorced.
She's been in Dubai,
She's got off the reservation, man.
yeah,
She thinks she's Kim Kardashian.
yeah, she does think she's Kim Kardashian. I'm friends with her on Facebook. She's in Dubai right now. What's her name?
Brianna.
Brianna Cardone. Here.
Yeah.
Mount Prospect or
Yeah, look
lumbar
at
because
she's
uh,
in
to fix
Dubai,
your
like
problems.
Miss
Nasal
Italy.
congestion, runny nose, sinus pressure, sinus infections, snoring, obstructive sleep apnea.
Yeah, she thinks she's
You
Kim
name a
Kardashian.
dome problem, and he's going to fix it. Other than if you're mental, or he's going to fix it.
She's
You
crazy.
name it.
Yeah. What?
You name it.
Is she taking care of her
mental or
kids
something.
or what?
got
Let's
a
not
lot.
get into that.
Yeah.
Got a
Let's
lot.
just
Sal's
get
not a big
over
fan
and
her
see
anymore.
Dr. Swordlin.
Yeah, I bet. It's a good restaurant, though.
Yeah, we love
Freaking
it.
amazing stuff that they have there.
Classic.
Let's just get over.
Right.
You name a dome problem, and he's going to fix it. Other than if you're mental or something. Let's not get into that. Let's just get over and see Dr. Swordlin. It's
Unless you're mental or something.
That's hilarious.
I can't with you. It's 8:45 WIIL ROCK Morning Show. Tom and Stino. Mental illness, not a laughing matter.
Well, he can't fix you if you're mental.
That's not his thing, right? He's not
I
a
said
psychiatrist.
dome problems.
He's not a
but
psychiatrist. He fixes the outer shell
Outer
area,
dome.
membranes and things,
Yeah.
and orifices. Not the inner, not the cranium,
Right.
not the.
That's what I was trying to
not
say.
the
They
frontal
got
lobe
it.
or the olfactory lobe or the medulla oblongata. That's not his thing. It's 8:46.
They knew what I was trying to say.
Sure.
Sunny today with a high of 23.
Brian's here from Mickey Finn's. We're going to talk about St. Patty's Day. We do not know what annual it is. We go through this every year.
17 or 18. So
Yeah. I made the page for it on the road trips page under the Go tab at 95WIILRock.com yesterday, and I just put annual. So that's how it's, some things don't need the full name, It's
Right.
just like, are you going to Finn's? And people will be like, oh, St. Patrick's Day for that. It's on a Friday this year. More about that coming
boy.
up
You
next.
You need to
Yeah.
actually.
Danger, Will Robinson.
You need to figure out though the actual how long
Annual.
Yeah.
We'll
Go
look at
back
it.
in
Yeah.
time.
If I could, Stino, I would tell young Tom there would be so many warnings. I would say, what are you, mental or something? Anyway. Hey, don't forget, I'm assuming Finn's big party for the big game a week from Sunday, right? Big deal. You do a lot of carry-out growlers of beer and wings and pizza on Super Bowl Sunday. You do a lot because you do a special, right?
Yeah, we do a special. We're only open till 5, so it's pick up your, call ahead.
Oh,
get
so you
your
don't
wings
watch the
and
game there,
pizzas.
you get wings and because I know you have that wings and pizza special every year, right?
Yeah, but we give the staff the night off, so we're not open for the Super Bowl. We always say it's the people who aren't invited to the house parties.
Yeah.
Go to bars.
Yeah. So if you have a house party, get your snacks at Mickey Finn's. But our big doings, St. Patty's Day coming up, big event this year. We'll tell you all about that coming up next. If you want to make some money on that big game, your chance to win $50,000 doesn't cost you anything. It's 95 WIIL ROCK's big game, big score contest. If you can correctly guess the score of the big game, you could win $50,000. You have
What if
until
I guessed it?
1 hour before kickoff to get in on this. Employees are not eligible. So there you go.
Hell.
Well, guess it properly, and then right at the end of the game, quit your job and see if they figure out that you're no longer employed here for $50,000. Sure, why not? Thanks to Germano's Pizzeria, ribs, sandwiches, wings, and salads. Germanos.com and Windy City Rooter. They drain your pipes, not your wallet. WindyCityRooter.com.
Early and snow can wreak havoc on visibility.
Wreck havoc.
It's
Reap havoc, right? It's reap havoc.
Need help making car care
Reap?
make sense?
Yeah.
That's a job for Jiffy.
Who
Stop
said
by Jiffy Lube for a
something
free
else?
headlight check performed by highly technicians that can help you answer car care questions. An appointment is never necessary for any service at Jiffy Lube. For locations and services, go to chicagolandjiffylube.com.
With an all-electric future on our horizon, ComEd knows our grid will have to be smarter, more resilient, and more reliable than ever before. That's why we're making investments and upgrading technology today to ensure we continue to deliver reliable service to you and your family for generations to come. So when everything goes electric, we'll be ready because lighting your life brightens our day. Record-breaking reliability, powered by ComEd.
Hey listener, welcome to Limu's Karaoke Lounge, where Liberty Mutual customizes your car insurance so you only pay for what you need, and the music never stops. Hit it!
There's an emu with a full-time job. His partner's Doug, but Limu's the heartthrob. Grubs and worms, that's what Limu eats. Gotta fuel up to save you money and hit the streets.
Only pay for what you need at libertymutual.com.
Liberty, 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 liberty.
I always wanted to learn Spanish, but I never thought I'd have the time. Then I discovered Babbel.
Babbel's lessons are fun. They only take like 10 or 15 minutes, and in 3 weeks, presto, you're starting to speak another language, like magic.
I love that those lessons aren't just robots talking. They're voiced by native speakers, so you get the pronunciation just right.
If you want to learn a language, there's no faster, easier, better.
Schools and power plants. They all depend on you. No matter the weather, emergency, or time of need, you're the ones who get it done. At Granger, we're here for you with professional-grade industrial supplies. Count on real-time product availability and fast delivery.
Whoa!
Click Granger.com or just stop by.
It's not working. Whoa! The audio is not working properly. Audio is not working properly. I don't know. TomTube is running live video streaming of the show. I'm producing a lot over here. I don't know. TomTube is running live video streaming of the show. I got to mute the TV now. Over here. All right, Brian is here from Mickey Finn's. Mics are working out. Let's talk St. Patrick's Day at Mickey Finn's. It's a Friday this year.
Yeah, Lord help us.
So, is that big? Is that one of the bigger? Is it bigger for you when it's on a Friday, or do you like it more when it's like a weekday or whatever? What is better? Because people just got to go crazy on Fridays, right?
I'd say Thursday and Friday are my favorite day.
Yeah,
because we kind of get the whole week. It starts the previous Saturday. We do.
Yeah,
which is the 11th, and then we do the dancers on the 12th, and we'll do some acoustic.
The
during the week.
McNulty Irish dancers come out, and they do that thing where they don't move their body, but their legs do the crazy.
Unbelievable.
I look at that, and that just looks like
yeah.
cardio. Yeah.
It's like river dance.
Well, yeah. You want to try it, Stino? You want to do it? Yeah.
Oh, boy.
Stino does on the camera.
Oh, boy.
You got to keep your arms at your sides. They're like straight down, and the rest of you doesn't move. No, you just look like somebody's having a seizure. Are you mental or something? Yeah. All right. So that's going on. And then Friday morning, we're doing the first 95 people there will get the shirt, which will say what annual. We'll get it figured out by then. We're going to have a beer thing I want to tell you about in a couple of minutes.
Yep.
We'll do Irish breakfast or whatever for a while.
Yeah, it's going to be a challenge this year with egg prices up 60%.
Irish breakfast minus the eggs.
Anybody who wants to sponsor the breakfast, we're
doing it without eggs this year. It's Irish breakfast. It's a trough of corned beef.
Remember that lady? She stole all those eggs.
eggs.
Stino, you have a project before March 17th. You know what I'm saying.
I'll break into the food joints down there.
But get it on. Take the day off now. Friday, March 17th, Mickey Finn's in Libertyville. We're talking about doing a 501 that night. And I'm like, I'll do it. And everybody's like, no, you won't.
Yeah, that idea.
I'm always good now until the end of the show. And then sometime between the end of the show at 10 and when McHenry Limo comes at like noon.
You seem to make up for it in that
I
last
really
hour and
do.
a half.
So make plans to join us for the Bleep Show at Mickey Finn's on St. Patrick's Day.
Yeah.
95 WIIL ROCK and Mickey Finn's remind you to please drink responsibly. I'm kidding. WIIL ROCK doesn't care. We're not your parents. Mickey Finn's cares. It's in their charter. It's 8:54.
Sunny today with a high of 23.
Big doings on the beer front, though. We're saving the best for last. We'll tell you about that with Brian from Mickey Finn's coming up. This is Ghost on WIIL ROCK. Brian from Mickey Fins is here. He ran into him at the Ghost and Volbeat concert. At the Stino, you were there, Ghost and Volbeat. Was that the one that
I was there?
I sent you for beers. I gave her money to go get beers. She flies I buy.
Wine.
Not only did she get the drinks, she got the change. So she's hustling. She's making good money that
Dude,
night.
you didn't want to leave your spot. I was like, I get to keep. And by the time I got your drink and got back there, I needed to go back and get another one.
Right. So definitely tip yourself.
Yeah.
But it was a good time. I left during the Ghost show. Brian's the Ghost fan.
Yeah.
Joel and I were there for Volbeat. I just don't get it.
I'm a Ghost fan, too.
Yeah, like most of the people, Ghost. We
have-
didn't know who was going to open for who, whether it was Volbeat or Ghost, but I think they alternated on the
Ghost
tour.
has changed a lot since their first appearance in the radio
Were
scene.
they stranger?
Yeah, they're less strange now.
But I have some video of a station that I worked for in Boise, Idaho. They came in there and they will never do a like an acoustic performance anywhere.
Stino ruined it for everyone.
Dude, it was the most amazing thing I have ever seen in my life. These guys on acoustic, they had 3 acoustic guitars and Tobias Forge singing.
Yeah.
And it was flipping fantastic. And that was the first dose I ever got of Ghost. So that was my impression of them. And then I saw their whole act and everything. And, you know.
Yeah, the music.
Ghost was a band that was kind of a joke, I think, for Tobias Forge in the beginning. And people caught on because it's like an act.
And they
too,
liked it.
and
Somebody
it's like-
went with it.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah. Brian's a... So you'll go if they come back.
Oh, for sure. Yeah.
Anyway.
I love them.
It's 8:59. Brian is here. We talked about Mickey Finn St. Patrick's Day. Nancy just sent me last year's shirt. That was the one with green, white, and orange, right?
Yeah.
Which I don't even know if I have one anywhere. It said 18th annual, so this year is 19th annual, I guess.
Wow.
If we're going with that, we're old.
We
But
are.
big doings this year. No Doppelbach this year. What tragedy? We'll tell you about that coming up next. 9 o'clock now.
Sunny today with a high of 23. Tonight, clear skies, low of 13. Tomorrow, sunny with a high of 25. It's 6 in Gurnee and 9 in Palatine. It is time for the 95 WIIL Rock 95 second update. An Illinois appellate court has upheld a temporary restraining order on enforcement of the state's new assault weapons ban. A 3-judge panel on Tuesday affirmed the restraining order issued January 20th by a circuit judge. Illinois Attorney General Kwame Raoul plans to appeal the ruling to the state's Supreme Court. Police in North Chicago say an assist from a police canine helped them capture a fleeing suspect. Lake Bluff police called for assistance after a vehicle crashed in the area of Sheridan and Buckley Roads. North Chicago Police Canine 6 tracked a suspect that fled the scene for over a mile.
Just numbering them now.
Yeah, I guess so.
No more names for
No,
the
it's like
dog.
I got your 6, you know.
Oh,
like
the dog is back up?
Yeah,
All right.
I'm guessing that
All right.
that's
All
what,
right. All
you
right.
know.
I'll accept that answer.
95 WIIL Rock Sports, brought to you by Plumbers and Steam Fitters, Local 118. For higher pay and better benefits, head on over to UALocal118.com. The Bucks, they beat the Hornets. Bulls lost to the Clippers, and the Admirals lost to the Griffins. A little shortened there.
Well, I'm producing a radio show over here. It ain't easy.
That's all right.
We have a lot going on over here.
This guy had a lot going on, too. And finally, surveillance footage at a store in West Hollywood shows an attempted dildo theft.
All right, there it is. Can't we just say RFPD? We have to say dildo.
In the footage, the shopper can be seen walking up to the display. Guess how big this thing was? It was 30 inches.
Baby's arm holding that. You say guess, and then you tell us. 30 inches is from down here, like the area, all the way up into the throat.
Yes. That's what they
Or
attempted.
out the mouth. You could see the... Well, I don't know that plumbing would work like that, but...
It was too heavy to make a clean getaway.
You think? What was the girth? What was the... Unless it was like a pencil. What was the girth in this case matter? Did the girth match the
look at
length?
me.
Yeah.
I got to use...
Stand up.
I can't use one hand.
Maybe it was two-sided.
All right, we're moving on. You're both on mic suspension. First time I've ever had to put 2 people on mic suspension. Brian is here from Mickey Finn's. Big beer doings this year at Mickey Finn's. With WIIL ROCK Doppelbach, some sad news to report. Coming up, very sad news, but we'll cover that.
Yeah.
All right, in just a little bit. Hey, new year, new you. How about saving some money? You want to go on the Cabin Fever getaway next year? You want to have more money on hand next year? Stop throwing money away on interest on credit cards. Stino and I both did Lightstream, and it worked. Take 5 minutes today. Take 3 minutes today. Go over to lightstream.com/Tom and see what it can do for you. If it works, you're going to save tons of money. If you decide not to, I don't understand, but nothing wasted. A credit card consolidation loan from Lightstream can help you pay off your credit cards and lock in a low fixed interest rate. Rates start at just 7.99% APR with auto pay and excellent credit. Plus, the rate is fixed, so it'll never go up over the life of the loan. You can get a loan from $5,000 to $100,000, and there are absolutely no fees. Just for my listeners, apply now and get a special interest rate discount and save even more. The only way to get the discount is to go to lightstream.com/Tom. lightstream.com/TOM, subject to credit approval. Rates range from 7.99% APR to 23.99% APR and includes 0.50% auto pay discount. Lowest rate requires excellent credit. Terms and conditions apply, and offers are subject to change without notice. Visit lightstream.com/Tom for more information. Every year we have problems with this. Last year, according to Nancy, last year was 17. This year's 18 for our annual St. Patty's Day celebration at Mickey Finn's.
Wow. That's a run right there.
18. It's old enough to vote. Our event is old enough to vote and other things. Stino, don't worry. You don't have to say it. But so the money, $1,900 for St. Baldrick's because of WIIL ROCK Doppelbach. How many years has Doppelbach been our beer of choice on St. Patrick's Day?
I don't think it's been from the beginning. Probably 16 years.
16 years, yeah.
We kind of had it, and it kind of took off. And then it didn't take off.
And now it's got its own thing going on. We're retiring. I guess we say retiring.
We're retiring Doppelbach.
Yeah,
we're here to announce the retirement of.
It's a tragedy. We shall miss Doppelbach.
Yes.
And it's fun to yell Doppelbock at St. Patrick's Day.
And I think we still will.
Yeah, we'll just yell Doppelbock, even though the beer is not, because it's not now the beer. This is where it's my beer dream come true.
Yep.
I've always wanted a beer named after me.
All right.
And we got a beer name. It's what is the beer called?
The beer is called Tom's Irish Goodbye IPA.
Now, I don't like two things about it. One, I hate IPAs. And two, I never do an Irish goodbye. You know what an Irish goodbye is?
What?
Where like you want to leave an event, you don't tell people you're leaving. You just sneak out.
Oh, I call it a Houdini.
I am the least Irish goodbye Houdini person. I hug everybody before I leave.
Oh,
I see
don't.
people out.
See, that's the irony.
And this beer is not me, but it's named after me. So it's some swill that I do not believe in the name of, but I got a beer named after me, so I love it. It is the greatest beer in the history of beers. Now, when is it out? I'm going to drink IPAs because of it. It's called Tom's Irish Goodbye. When does it come out?
It should be out about 2 weeks before St. Patrick's Day.
All right, and it is it's an IPA. What kind of IPA?
It's going to be a red.
Okay, I love red beer.
Yeah,
and
it's not going to be crazy hoppy. You're going to like it, Tom. We're kind of designing around the fact that you don't like IPAs.
Yeah.
Oh,
All right.
okay.
It's an IPA for people who don't like IPAs.
That would be me too.
I love this stuff. All right. And about 2 weeks before the event, so it's in the fermenters now, or some beer talk.
And we're hoping that it really takes off and we can raise more than $1,903 next year for St. Baldrick's.
For St. Baldrick's. That's a good thing. And it's like the same deal, a buck a pint, or if you get 4-packs or whatever.
Buck a 4-pack, a buck a pint. Yep.
Let me ask you this. I forgot what I was going to say.
14.
I've had too many. My Prevagen's not working or whatever. I had a question about the beer. What was the question about the beer? I don't know. Anyway,
It's beer and it's
what can
good.
we yell though? It's not. We can't yell Doppelbock. We can't. Man, my brain.
Wait, what's the name of the beer again?
It's Tom's Irish Goodbye. And it's an
TIG.
Tom TIG. Tom's
TIG.
Irish
TIG. TIG.
Yeah, we saw that.
TIG.
Thank you, Stino. Thank you, Brian. We saw TIG, and then we drink it. TIG. Tom's Irish Goodbye. Listen, this is what I was going to ask. Are you going to enter it in any like beer contests?
Well, we got to see how it turns out.
All right.
We got to see how it turns out.
And who's up? Whose decision is that? Is that you or is that?
I would say it's probably 80% Jason and 20%
Jason
me.
brewed it. Can
Yeah.
I have 5% of that? I say we enter it in every contest.
5%.
I wanted to win awards. This is my beer.
We
Anyway.
posted the medallion to our Facebook page if anybody wants to see it.
You can also find it on the road trips page at 95rock.com.
Yeah, it's kind of badass.
Will Brian be the first person to spin the new Wheel of Ultimate Pleasure? Find out in just a couple of minutes on WIIL Rock. Ozzy is out.
Yeah,
What
he
is the-
posted this morning on his social media pages that he said it's probably one of the hardest things I've ever had to do. He had a major accident where he damaged his spine, and he will
Jeez.
not be touring anymore.
Poor Ozzy.
He never would have imagined that his touring days would have ended this way. His team is currently coming up with ideas for where he'll be able to perform without having to travel from city
You
to
could do
city
like
and
maybe you could do
country
a
to country.
Maybe you
So-
could do a residency in Vegas.
Yeah, I mean that
and
would
just
make sense.
Prop him,
you know,
prop him up on a
but
stool.
he moved back to the UK.
Yeah, but he
too,
could
so,
do
yeah.
he could do a residency in Vegas. Just put him on a stool, give him a teleprompter. That was like Phil Collins at the end was out there like his last concerts doing like wheelchair concerts or whatever. So anyway, we
Really?
wish the best for Ozzy. Yeah, like the last
Phil Collins is in a wheelchair.
Well, he's yeah, I guess the last concerts was pretty just sitting there. So,
That
but I guess it was
sucks.
good. So maybe Ozzy will go that route. 9:16 WIIL ROCK Morning Show. Tom and Stino.
I told you that story about Phil Collins, right? But I'm not going to get into it now.
Did you have sex with the Red Ranger and Phil
No,
Collins?
no,
Oh.
I didn't. It was about yeah, I've told you. It's the story that starts out, I got onto a boat with a black guy, a Mexican, and a white dude.
I feel like this is a joke we can't tell on the radio,
Yeah.
right? I don't want to know the punchline.
No. I
and
told you.
somehow it ends up with the guy across the way was playing Phil Collins too loud, or you guys were. Or...
No, this guy just got his green card, and he thought
Brian,
that
pay
Phil
attention.
Collins was God. Like, that
Mm-hmm.
was the biggest musician on the planet. He only had Phil Collins music in his house, and I like took this boat with these strange guys to this one guy's house. Nothing weird happened. I can promise you that.
Well, weird on your scale and weird on our scale is too. Brian's making a skeptical face. So your version of weird and our version of weird are two entirely different things.
Right.
There's nothing weird for you, but we would have seen it
Like,
and
I
gone,
didn't get
wow, this should be
abducted or anything.
NC-17 rated.
They brought
Why, you
me-
didn't get abducted? Congratulations.
Yeah.
See, the bar is low on a non-weird successful event for you. You didn't get abducted, and you're over there like, yay, there was no abduction.
I didn't get abducted.
Very few
I don't
felonies. There
think
were less than
anybody-
10 felonies, which is yay.
Every time that someone just tried to abduct me, they're like, no,
They
no,
gave you
this
back.
is a
They put you-
bad idea.
That completely makes sense now. 95 WIIL ROCK Morning Show. Tom and Stino. Time for the Wheel of Ultimate Pleasure. No, you're supposed to sing pleasure, not just yell yay. It's a song. Brian is here from Mickey Fence. Now, it's not mandatory. It's optional to spin the wheel. Guess you're the first person to spin the new wheel. This is the new version of the wheel at the mall. It's hooked in your microphone there. Careful, Stino. So you can spin it. Do you have any questions about any of the entries on the wheel? You can look them over and see if you want. If you have any questions.
I'm kind of just perusing over it. I guess I trust you.
The cash jackpot is at $1. I had $1 for every guest on the show, so it's currently $1. And you'll notice the jackpot is in the middle of Malort shots. That's like the section that's divided up into 3.
Okay.
You got any questions about any of the other things on there?
It's best out of 3 or
no, one spin.
One spin.
If you it's optional. Look at how excited Stino is.
Yeah, come on.
It's optional to spin it. If you spin it though, you have to do what it lands on. There's no out. Do you want to spin it?
Yes, I'm going to do it.
Do you have an item you're looking at that you're hoping for? No, just going to give it a whirl.
Gonna give it a whirl.
All right, turn it a little more toward the camera. Stino and Brian, go ahead and give it a good whirl. It's got to go around at least once. Give it. Hold it really hard, Stino. All right, whenever you're ready.
Watch your fingers.
Here we go.
Okay, here we go.
It's going to be a big one. Oh, yeah, that was a good spin. Round and round she goes, and where she stops, nobody knows.
Nobody knows. Spinning.
Come back tomorrow. Let's see where it stopped. Hercules over here. Let's see where it's going to land. Is it landing on prize from Stino's desk? You've won something from Stino's desk.
You a prize.
You and Stino, while I play this song, can go to Stino's desk. And you may select a prize. I have no idea what's on her
I don't
desk.
even want to see it.
I've never been in her cubicle. It scares me. I'm not making this up, Brian.
I
will
cool
follow with
at
the
my
camera.
desk.
I will follow with the camera. And we will see what is on Stino's desk.
I'm guessing a lot of
Well,
food.
it's in Stino's desk.
And Brian gets to pick one item. If you're watching on TomTube, I will turn the audio on, and we will go and see what's in Stino's desk. It is 9:23.
Sunny today with a high of 23.
You can watch now on TomTube.
I actually have some cool stuff from Studio East. There's some like old school like pictures that are signed by bands.
Crap that we won't give away at a garage sale. Off to Stino's desk on TomTube. Here's Deftones for you on WIIL ROCK. There we go. It is up and running, and let us go. Let's see what Brian picks at Stino's desk.
I'll give him like 3 options.
I don't know how good the Wi-Fi will work and if this will keep going, but we're off to Stino's desk to find Brian an item. There's Disco 102. There's our AM station, WLIP. Production room's over here. Production room's over here. Our Hispanic station, tuned. I don't know what I'm saying. There. Conference room. Cubicles, my office is down there. Stino's cubicle is here. And there's a lot of cool stuff here. Brian, she's reaching in her drawer.
Okay, I've got
it may be illegal.
I've got 3 things
We don't
that
know.
I'm going to get out.
You get to choose from 3 things, Brian. This is very exciting. 3 things. Stino's digging through her desk we're too lazy to have a rummage sale. All right, are you getting the 3 items?
No rush.
We have a song playing. We're all right. We'll be okay.
All right.
Do we have the 3 items, Stino?
Okay.
All right. Explain the 3 items to Brian. Here's what we have.
Choose a $1 winning lottery ticket.
Oh, it's $1 cash, Brian.
And some Epiphone stickers.
Oh, that goes together. Okay, that's a package.
Yes.
It's a prize package.
Okay.
Or you can choose this fine Royal Bliss.
Oh, look at the lanyard.
Lanyard.
Wow, Royal Bliss lanyard. Shows what Stino thinks of that, man. She's giving it away.
Or this wonderful little tiger.
It's just why do you have a tiger? What
It's
is
just weird stuff at my desk.
What are you gonna do, Brian?
I think it's a Bengal.
It's a Bengal tiger. Yeah. Yeah.
Are you a Bengal
Cincinnati
fan?
Bengals.
I'm not a hater.
All right. What are you going to
What are
choose,
you
Brian?
going to
Bengal,
choose?
Royal Bliss lanyard, or the pile of crap? What are you going to?
This is pretty obvious.
The Royal Bliss lanyard. That's what I would take. Yay! Congratulations, Brian. First winner on Wheel of Ultimate Pleasure. You won a lanyard. Spectacular. More cubicles. conference room,
That's the idea.
office, yeah, production studios.
Me running.
Running. There's Mall out there. There's W Lip with Lenny. He's angry. Disco 102. There's Leah. There's the Mall. And then we go down here to the back hall broom closet. All the studios are out there except for our tiny little back hall broom closet. There's the giant check. And we're back in the studio. We're back in the studio. Brian, congratulations on your lanyard.
Yeah. I love lanyards.
Lanyards are the best.
Well, and put it in your
I have a fine lanyard collection myself. He's a lanyard user. You're a
That's
user.
been in my desk for like 10 years, probably. So, well, not
It's a well-aged lanyard.
It needs to be used.
And it's a quick release, so you can't hang yourself. Has that bottle opener.
Yeah, it does have a bottle opener on it. Look at that.
Wow. I want that lanyard. I'll give you $5 for that lanyard.
It's a multitasker.
Yeah.
Deftones with 4 minutes and 58 seconds of our lives. We'll never get back. Tom and Stino, WIIL ROCK Morning Show, 928. Brian from Mickey Fins is here for the wheel of ultimate pleasure. He spun the wheel. It landed on prize from Stino's desk. If you watch the TomTube video later today, or if you watch it now, you know that Brian chose. What did you? He could choose from a stuffed Bengal tiger, which is just a child's toy that you love those claw machines.
Yeah.
Any gambling at any bar, even if it's for stuffed plushies.
I like to play the skill of the claw. Yes,
so
I won that in there.
Bengal tiger from China, stuffed with newspaper. There was a pile of $1 lottery ticket and a bunch of stickers
That were like Epiphone stickers.
Nice.
Yeah, for
or
guitars.
what Brian chose, and the band is going to be pissed when they hear she was giving it away like a piece of trash. A Royal Bliss lanyard, but not a regular lanyard.
This is
it's
actually
nice
a
lanyard.
really nice one. Now that
Yeah.
I'm looking at it, I kind of want it back.
I would like. I want it.
It's high end.
It's got a bottle opener.
Bottle opener. It's breakaway, so you can't like get it stuck in a wood chipper.
Right. You won't get your neck broken or get pulled into the
Because you're
chipper.
gonna go for the clasp when you're getting sucked into a wood chipper. You're gonna make sure you unhook it properly.
Yeah. It's nice. That's congratulations. That's the kind of fun you can have on the Wheel of Ultimate Pleasure as a guest of the WIIL ROCK Morning Show. It is 9:30 now.
Sunny today with a high of 23. What else do we got here?
You got to do the happy hour news.
All right.
You'll get the hang of this gig eventually.
It is time for the 95 WIIL ROCK 95 second update.
Happy hour news.
Oh, yeah. Sorry. I'm like.
It's all right. Coming up on 2 years of Stino. She'll get the hang of it.
Yeah, I will eventually. So if you remember back in like 2019, Yingling released this chocolate porter with Hershey's.
I actually do remember that. Yes. I thought it was stupid. But,
yeah,
but
well-
people like that kind of beer. Brian at Mickey Fins, how many different beers do you guys brew a year?
30, 32.
So you'll make a beer like that. Have you had a chocolate porter? You guys will have.
Yeah, we've done it before.
Yeah. Yeah, it's not weird.
Yeah.
It's just not my jam. So
It's coming back.
So Hershey's and Yingling did it and it was that popular.
Yeah, and now it's coming back again, and people are going crazy because
Losing their minds.
they're also saying that they're testing out a white chocolate.
Right.
And
I don't believe in white chocolate. I don't believe it's really chocolate. Is it? What is it? What is white?
I like white chocolate.
I think it's a lie.
It's weird
Yeah.
though. It's not
Yeah.
chocolate.
All
That's
right.
white.
I do like the Zero Bar. That's a yummy bar.
Is that from
Really?
It's
Hershey's?
white chocolate, yeah.
It's white chocolate.
It is?
Does it
Zero
taste
Bar.
like chocolate?
I like the cookies and cream.
If you blindfolded
Cookies and
somebody,
cream, that's another one.
If you blindfolded somebody and you gave them chocolate and you gave them white chocolate,
Oh,
would they
I'd be
think
able
white
to
chocolate
tell.
was chocolate? No, I don't. Yeah,
It's like
I
Skittles.
like those
Tastes
little.
It's like Skittles. You can't tell.
I like those little Lindor
So
balls.
Yingling's coming out with always gets the balls with her somehow. I'm done. How about joining the only electrical apprenticeship training center in McHenry County? I'm talking about IBEW 117. The International Brotherhood of Electrical Workers Local 117 keeps the power on for McHenry and Kane County. And that can be you. You can earn while you learn with their 5-year apprenticeship program. You accumulate no debt. And there's plenty of room for advancement. They are the industry leader in training for installation of new green energy stuff like electric systems with solar panels, electric vehicle charging stations, wind power, all that stuff. There's going to be plenty of work in this highly in-demand career. And it's never too late to join IBEW Local 117. The place to start is the website. Get all the details, IBEW117.org. That's my
know
coworker. That's how she treats me.
How'd you know that?
She just called me a bitch because I knew the answer to a trivia question.
I said, how long was 7 years ago? He's
And
like, literally 87 years ago.
Yeah, a score is 20 years. It's
Dude,
not that hard. It's you just find it weird that I know the answers to. Did you know that, Brian? Did you know score?
I did not know a score was 20 years.
All right.
It's the
didn't
first
Score,
time
so
I've
when
ever-
they say
Thank you.
four
He
scored
knows
7
all
years
these
ago,
weird-
Abe Lincoln was saying 87 years ago.
Most people don't
and
know.
that's how old the country was. He said, 7 years ago, our founding fathers brought forth upon this continent a new nation conceived in liberty and dedicated to the
20, 40,
proposition
60,
that all men were created equal.
Would have been even shorter if he just said 87 years ago.
Yeah.
He's Abe Lincoln. He didn't talk like that. Can I get some props for basically knowing the Gettysburg Address?
Yeah.
We are now on a
props.
We are now on a battlefield.
407 years ago.
We are now on a battlefield dedicated to the preposition that all men are created
What
equal.
was the bloodiest battle in the Civil War?
Antietam or Gettysburg?
Yeah.
Is Antietam or
Damn you!
Gettysburg based on...
It's Antietam, damn it.
Based on what metrics you're using. Gettysburg was pretty bad, too. It's 9:36.
Sunny today with a high of 23.
So there you go, Brian. That's what goes on behind the scenes here at Will Rock when we're on the air. Thanks for coming in today. Giant check over $1,900 from Mickey Finn's for Doppelbach sales for St. Baldrick's. That page is up.
Thanks
and
to all
running.
you drinkers out there that help contribute to that. Appreciate that.
Also, St. Patrick's Day, March 17th. Probably at the beginning of March, Tom's Irish Goodbye. A beer that I don't believe in at all, but I love it.
T-I-G.
Because we're going to chant T-I-G
Yeah,
on St. Patrick's Day.
Don't judge until you try it.
Yeah, I'm not an IPA guy, but there's some. You say it's red. I like red.
You like red.
G-I-T.
And I am the opposite. It's an ironic beer because I am the opposite of Irish Goodbye. That's when somebody sneaks out. I will literally come lick your face before you leave on St. Patrick's Day.
Big lab.
If you join us at Mickey Finn's. We're going to have people call in with the CFG word phrase of the day. To try and qualify for next year's trip, Brian, if you want to stay for that. It's very exciting.
Sure.
It's one of the more exciting things we do.
Sure.
It's 9:37. Here's Godsmack on Will Rock. Saw those guys in London a couple months back. There's Godsmack 1,000 horsepower. Listen, I've been to London. Went to see the Packers' glorious victory there in London. Shh. I don't want to know the truth. 941 WIIL ROCK Morning Show. Tom and Steen O'Brien here from Mickey Fins. Your chance to qualify for CFG 2024 and do a little traveling coming up in moments with our phrase of the day.
Sunny today with a high of 23. Tonight, clear, low of 13. Tomorrow, sunny with a high of 25. It's 7 in Wakanda and 9 in Northbrook.
Brian was at the Sweetest Day dinner and comedy show.
Yeah.
And saw my comedy. And I'm going to ask you for an honest appraisal here of how I did. Now, I prepared in the car on the way there and didn't really have a comedy thing to do. I just kind of went up and fumbled my way through it a little bit, but I consider it my first attempt at sort of stand-up.
Yeah.
Now, the Valentine's Dinner and Comedy Show coming up a week from Saturday, our 18th annual Valentine's Dinner and Comedy Show. Great night. Even if I'm not there, the headliner, Mike Cannon, very funny guy. We're flying in. You can see Wilson do whatever it is Wilson does. We've got Keith Magnine with acoustic music, dinner buffet. That will sell out. Get your tickets now at 95willrock.com. But I am technically the direct support to the headliner. I'm before the headliner. So I'm between Wilson and the headliner.
Right, you're like the fluffer.
Right. I need an honest appraisal of how I did on a scale of 1 to 10 or a letter grade for last time, which I kind of tried.
Am I grading you on a comic that it was their first gig, or am I grading you against Sebastian Maniscalco?
Let's go with if you actually paid and you were expecting something, and I was a comic and you didn't know me, and I was the opener. What grade would I get?
I'd go B minus.
B minus. Yeah, I was when you said 2 grades, I'm like, oh, it's going to be an F.
Oh God, no! I had a couple really strong belly laughs, and if I can get a really strong belly laugh, I look at that as a victory.
Okay, all
and
right.
I see lots of potential.
Well, I like B minus. I would like to end up my fallback job. I would like to be a cruise ship comedian and see the world on their dime or whatever. Just don't come to me for the lifeboat drill. Now, what if it was for a first time guy? How did I do? That would be
A plus for
really?
sure.
Yeah. All right. Now
I know it takes years and years to hone skills as
Right.
a stand up comedian.
This is only my second time this Valentine's dinner and comedy show, but I'm actually putting effort in. I wrote something on the plane on the way back from CFG, but I was whacked out on Xanax. I might do it. I might not. I might write a whole new thing. I don't know what to do. So maybe I'll come and talk to you since you were there. Anyway, Valentine's Dinner and Comedy Show. Tickets going fast. Get them now on the road trips page under the Go tab at 95willrock.com. Come out and see a great headliner, Mike Cannon, with a good B. What did you say, B minus or B plus? What did you say?
B minus.
Good B minus comedian in direct support. Get your tickets now. All right, call now, 800-223-9510. Cabin Fever Getaway, phrase of the day. Tell us the phrase we're looking for. Get qualified to win a trip on CFG 2024 from WIIL ROCK. 95 Will Rock, the Rock Station. Tom and Stino, Will Rock Morning Show. Hi there. Hello. Hey. How many phones you got ringing?
A couple.
Yeah. So you're caller 10. Congratulations. Yay. Your chicanery has worked. Were you any of the other callers 1 through 9?
No, I was not.
Sometimes there's people that can get through whenever they damn well feel like it, and then there are people who can never get through, and they always ask me the secret, and I have no idea.
Is it a landline?
Yeah. How did you? Are you on a cell phone or are you on a landline? You're on a landline,
Dude, it's the landline, people.
No, listen. Are you listening on the air on the radio or on the stream?
On the radio.
And I know the stream is like broken and sucks right now, but we've submitted a ticket. All right, you are your caller number 10. What's your name?
Steve Quinn.
Steve on a landline. So I don't know if that's the secret or not. Trying to figure out for
I
people.
don't
Hold
even
on,
know
Steve.
anyone who has a landline anymore.
And actually, when you go to his, it dials. It's
Yeah.
It's got a really long cord, so you can go in the living room and talk to your boyfriend on the phone without your mom hearing you. She's in the kitchen. You remember that phone? Did you have one of those?
A rotary
Brian?
phone.
A rotary phone?
Yeah.
I had a rotary phone. Yeah.
I had one too.
Yeah.
I think businesses still have landlines, though. You know.
Yeah. They have to, I guess. Anyway,
Yeah.
Mickey Finns has a landline.
Yeah, we do.
Do people answer it? No, it probably goes to for reservations,
Yeah.
whatever. Yeah.
I hate when it rings.
Because people are like, who the hell's calling? Just show up. Every bar. We're always open. 9:49.
Sunny today with a high of 23.
5 finger on Will Rock. Five-finger death punch on Will Rock, Tom and Stino. Will Rock Morning Show. It is 9:53.
Sunny today with a high of 23. Tonight, clear skies, low of 13. Tomorrow, sunny with a high of 25. It's 14 in Gurnee and 16 in Long Grove.
One of my very good friends, Brian. I would consider us very good friends. We're very
Long
good
time.
friends. Yeah.
Long time.
One of my very good friends, Brian from Mickey Finn's, is here today. And in your honor, I will make the log toss throw today, or our friendship is over. I like to have something hang in the balance.
Pressure.
So, log toss, thanks to Kinnaman Accounting and Tax Service. You make the green, they count the beans. If I make this, Brian and I are still longtime friends. If not, we've become enemies.
Oh, God.
We've
That's
become
not going to work out when we do our live broadcast from there.
Well, no, a lot of pressure. No, we're going to mortal enemies.
Mortal.
Okay.
Here we go. A lot of pressure.
Well, looks like you guys
had a good
are
run.
on
We had a good run.
I have a scissors. I'm going after it. Hit the rim, so we're going to say that we're still friends. We're slightly.
Right. Not mortal enemies.
It's damaged a little. That was that one incident.
It was a slight disagreement.
Gotta thank my slightly less lifelong friend Brian from Mickey Finn's for the giant check for St. Baldrick's. What was it? $1,903 of Doppelbox sales for Baldrick's. Thank you, man. That means the world.
Our pleasure.
Baldrick's info, St. Patrick's Day at Mickey Finn's info, all that posted, and the picture of the giant check. I love the giant check at 95willrock.com. If you have another business ever, can I come and hold the big scissors at the grand opening?
100%.
My other dream come true. Any big doings going on this weekend or anything? Remember to get your carry-out food, the wings, the pizza, the beer for the big game next Sunday, but anything big this weekend you want to?
This weekend...
Just the usual.
We have
There's no beer yoga yet.
No beer yoga.
Are we doing beer yoga again? That's the only yoga
We
I'll
should
ever
do beer yoga again.
All right, yeah. Bring a yoga lady in when you do beer yoga, and we'll do it here. Do a little preview. I am not good at yoga. Stino, do you do yoga? Have you done yoga?
Does it look like I do yoga?
Okay, so there's that. So
You don't know your stance either. I have news for you.
No, that was not good. Mickey
I smoke
Finn's.
cigarettes and weed. I'm not doing yoga.
Hey, she likes the green. MickeyFinnsBrewery.com. Thanks, Brian.
Thanks, guys.
It is 9:59.
Sunny today with a high of 23 and a chance that I'll do some yoga.
Yeah, sure. Handsome John Bang and Betty Perry's next. You have a good day. 95 WIIL Rock, the rock station.